the the high is gone. The hangover is in. I just got back from the most remarkable trip, hanging out with people who were literally, quite literally, billionaires and worth hundreds of millions of dollars for 10 days or whatever. And now I'm back home. I got the opportunity to where I'm actually going to be working with one of those billionaires, where I think I have a huge edge with what he's doing, to where we can really ramp up his results to a very high degree. I'm wildly stressed now. I am leaving in 2 weeks. He says he's hooking me up with a place. He's going to be flying me out, and he'll have a car for me when I get there. Now I need to perform. Whew. So I haven't done the math yet, because we're going to talk today, and we're going to get the date finalized when I'm actually coming. But I need at least 150 hours of deep work, to where I'll feel confident to when I go, I will be able to show the results. Whew, so I'm stressed now. You have that massive sugar high or drug high, whatever, and then the hangover comes, and it's just like shit, because I just got back from a wildly long trip. I'm a little bit sleep deprived. I got in at 1 a.m. today, and I would love to sleep, but I am wildly stressed now. So this is such a big opportunity. I think it is normal that I'm incredibly stressed right now. What I mean by that is, I used to think, oh, if you're feeling stressed, that means it's because you are not worthy, or you are not ready to take on that kind of opportunity. But I think it's normal to be scared, right? That is good. Let's say 1,000 years ago, if you hear something in the bushes when you are walking with your family, it is good to run, in case it is a bear or a lion or whatever the hell animal would be attacking you. That sense of urgency, saying, whoa, there is potential threat and danger here. It is good to be stressed. If you didn't get stressed out during high intensive opportunities or activities, then there is a greater risk of dying, let's say 1,000 years ago. So I think it's good that I'm stressed, but man, I got to get to work. I've got to get to work. So another thing, yesterday I was at the airport, and I got lunch with one of the people who were at that event that was very expensive to go to. We were basically going over kind of my business strategy right now. And I said that I would rather be Louis Vuitton right now than Walmart, because what I'm doing is highly, highly specialized. And there's so many people who want my business. Let's say I get fired by all my jobs right now. I could have 10 more jobs tomorrow. I really could, because I've developed a great reputation in what I'm doing, to where a lot of people want to work with me. And so I was saying, I think I could have all these clients, but I would be hiring a bunch of people, and the results would suffer. And that might be a short-term gain, but long-term, I think that would be bad. And you know what he said to me? He said, Josh, are you just scared of taking on the responsibility of hiring those people? And my mind was blown. He said, it seems like more it is a self-fulfilling prophecy that you are not scaling because you are scared that you will fail if you do scale. And I've been thinking about that for a while. Is the reason I'm not scaling because I can't find the talent? That's not the case. There is a lot of talent out there. The problem is me. My self-doubts and perceived self-limitations that I've put on myself is preventing me from scaling this. Because they were saying, by the sounds of it, it seems like you could be making 100, 250 grand a month within 6 months, just by hiring the additional clients that already want you with their services. He said, if you can get the people, he said, let's say hypothetically, I gave you the 5 people that you needed to come in this role. You're saying, what would that do to your business? How many more people could you take on? How much more income would that drive? I was like, fuck. He was just telling me, don't look down on myself. It is a different stage of growing a business. He said, you got to get past the stage where you were doing everything yourself. to a stage where you are hiring people who are much better at what you do. And the crazy part is, I talk about this to other people. Hey, you need to hire experienced people because it's easy to say. It's very, very easy to say. And when he told me that that's what I was doing, I've had to reflect on myself quite a bit since then. Because where else am I having those blind spots? It's so easy to tell other people what they're doing wrong because you can see them. You can easily tell, right? How easy it is for you to give advice to somebody because you know what they're doing wrong. You said, hey, if you stopped drinking alcohol every night, you wouldn't be so fat. You would be getting better results, right? It's so easy to see what someone else is doing poorly. It is because it's not us, because we're not blinded. We are not looking at them emotionally like we look at ourselves. So now I'm pretty confident that, hey, I'm the one being a pussy because I'm scared of failing. And that is a much harder realization to come to than saying, my business isn't ready to scale. Because then you're just saying, oh, I just need to grow my business a little more. Then I can scale and hire those people. Whereas he was saying, dude, you're in that position now. He said, you have the home run pitch, or you just got the home run pitch and you're just waiting for the walk. That's crazy to think about. So this is something I'm going to have to ponder. But more importantly, with what goes with the video is I need to prepare for Scottsdale, Arizona right after Thanksgiving. Don't know the date yet, but I'm moving. And my goal is I'll still be helping other people with their stuff. But my goal is to do everything that I think I can do. Because I know the opportunity that this guy has. If Mr. Beast walked into this guy and did what needed to be done, he would be making $10 million a year. Probably much more. He'd be making probably $50 million a year within 2 years. Just because of the highest opportunity, he has the most leverage out of anybody else ever. So I can't fuck that up. And I'm not going to. And I'm saying that with my gut twisting because obviously I have the self-doubts that, hey, maybe I will fail. But it's so easy beforehand. Before you get the job, it's so easy to talk about. So all I need to do now is outwork the self-doubt that I have. And I know that if I have 1,000 killer ideas and I know how to implement them, if I do 150, 200 hours, I don't know how much time I have, but fuck, it might not even be 200 hours. That just means I have to spend all day, every day grinding down on this, and I'm going to. Because I need to, because this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for. And I guess we'll see what happens.